There's 8 million Syrian refugees. The UN has called it the most serious refugee crisis that's ever happened in the history of the world. It's 1 out of 2 Syrians. And isn't it really the essence of why we've got to respond, that it's not enough to talk about freedom. We've got to actually do something. So start here. Start with something simple. Start with donating clothes. We'll work from there.
A time comes when silence is betrayal. Some of us who have already begun to break the silence of the night have found that the calling to speak is often a vocation of agony. But we must speak. We must speak with all the humility that is appropriate to our limited vision. But we must speak.
We must move past indecision to action. If we do not act, we shall surely be dragged down the long, dark, and shameful corridors of time, reserved for those who possess power without compassion, might without morality, and strength without sight. R.I.P. to Dr. King, and peace in the Middle East.
My favorite quote from Martin Luther King is when he said, "Everybody can be great because everybody can serve." And he goes on to say, all you need is a heart full of grace and a soul generated by love. And I think it's important for young people to remember you don't have to be a genius in the classroom or a star on the ball field. All you have to do is care and get out there and act like we did today.
Darkness cannot drive out darkness, only light can do that. Hate cannot drive out hate, only love can do that.
Because they fear each other. They fear each other because they don't know each other. वो एक दूसरे से इसीलिए डरते हैं क्योंकि वो एक दूसरे से बात नहीं करते हैं. वो इसीलिए बात नहीं करते हैं क्योंकि वे अलग हैं.
If I cannot do great things, I can do small things in a great way. So, 如果我不能做伟大的事情，但是我可以把一件小事做得伟大。
La oscuridad no puede quitar la oscuridad, solo la luz puede hacer eso.
The ultimate test of a man is not where he stands in moments of comfort and moments of convenience,
but where he stands in moments of challenge and moments of controversy.
Injustice anywhere is a threat to justice everywhere.
We are caught in an inescapable network of mutuality, tied in a single garment of destiny. Whatever affects one directly affects all indirectly.
I want to express my great respect and appreciation for everybody who has donated and who has loaded these boxes right now and shown the best of the human spirit by not turning our eyes away from what is unpleasant to look at, such as children who are dying in the cold. That is very unpleasant to look at. That is not what we want to see when we read the Sunday paper. But it is there, and we need to have the courage to look at it and to do something about it.
Cowardice asks the question, is it safe? Expediency asks the question, is it politic? Vanity asks the question, is it popular? But conscience asks the question, is it right?
There comes a time when one must take a position that is neither safe, nor politic, nor popular, but he must take it because conscience tells him it's right. So even though society might shun you or say bad things about you, if you know you're doing the right thing, that's what's important, and that's what you have to stand for.
Everything that is done in the world is done by hope. We are always hopeful, even though we are so disappointed with what we see every single day in the news, and it brings us down. But every little step helps, even packing boxes for little children or anything. So please don't lose hope. Keep doing things, always.
Vote for Syria!
I came in and saw everybody so involved in packing this, and I know that it's done with a lot of love and a lot of solidarity, and that is what is needed in this world today.
I want to say one other challenge we face is simply we must find an alternative to war and bloodshed. Anyone who feels there are still a lot of people who feel that way, that war can solve the social problems facing mankind, is sleeping through a great revolution. President Kennedy said on one occasion, mankind must put an end to war, or war will put an end to mankind. The world must hear this. I pray to God that America will hear this before it's too late, because today we're fighting a war.